Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Bertina's Spiritual Sanctuary. Today, we're going to talk about Aphrodite and her representation of love and Valentine's Day. I thought since it was Valentine's Day that it may help with trying to see exactly where this holiday comes from, why we celebrate it, and to also share with you some rituals that can embrace Aphrodite into your daily life. So let's first start out with who she is. We hear a lot about her. We all know about her and coming out of the ocean and being the goddess of love and beauty and passion. But what do we really know about her? She's become one of the most influential deities in shaping how love is perceived in Western cultures. Her mythology and symbols and associations with romantic love have indirectly influenced traditions like Valentine's Day, which celebrates love and desire and affection. So, where did she come from? There are a couple of different ideas. One is from, okay, I'm going to mispronounce this, I know it is, but there's two main versions of her birth. One is Hesiod's Theogony, it's the older version, and she was born from sea foam, where the Titan Cronus castrated his father, Uranus, and threw his severed genitals into the ocean. Okay, what a creation story, right? The sea churned, and from the foam, Aphrodite emerged, fully grown, breathtakingly beautiful, arriving on the shores of Cyprus on a scallop shell. Homer's Iliad is the most recent version, and we talk about her being the daughter of Zeus and Dion, making her part of the Olympian pantheon. So she started out as part of the Titan Cronus lineage, and she's also been taken on as the Olympian pantheon. But in both versions, she's always very beautiful. She always represents love and passion, and she also represents the power of attraction. She's always seen riding a seashell. She always has roses around her, doves, swans, and apples. And all of these have become symbols of love and romance. Apples, even today, are said that if you peel the peel off of an apple, the letter that the peel becomes is the first letter of your true love. So all of these started thousands of years ago and now is here. But Aphrodite is not just the goddess of romantic love, she also ruled over self love. And this month we have been talking about that. We've talked about physical attraction, seduction, pleasure, and sacred union. She was both a passionate lover, she was a fierce protector of love, and she influenced a lot of myths. There are so many myths about Aphrodite, one of them being about Aphrodite and Adonis. The belief was that she deeply loved this mortal guy named Adonis, and he was killed, and he symbolized the cycle of love, loss, and rebirth for her. There's also the story of Aphrodite and Hephaestus, where she married Hephaestus, the god of blacksmiths. She had an affair with Ares, the god of love, and then from this there was a lot of themes of passionate love versus duty-bound relationships. Should you follow who you love, or should you follow who you are bound to? And that is a lot of the stories about being loyal within your marriage. Also, the story of the judgment of Paris, where her beauty was so unparalleled. She's the most beautiful woman that Paris of Troy awarded her the title of the fairest. And this led to the Trojan War when she gifted him Helen of Troy, the most beautiful woman. Her stories often blend a lot of divine love with mortal desire, showing that love can be both blissful and destructive, gentle and fierce. And a lot of her stories do talk about the fact that love is so passionate and so fierce, but whenever it's very gentle, very blissful, there's a lot more of the happiness. So she is always a very strong figure when it comes to the connection to Valentine's Day. She always has doves around her. Those are her sacred birds. And for her, doves represent peace and love and devotion, thus, the devotion of love. Roses are also part of her symbol of passionate love because legend says that the first red rose grew from her tears and Adonis's blood. And that because of this, this rose is so much a symbol of passion. Apples, again, represented love and desire in her stories, where she's often depicted holding a golden apple. I kind of find it funny that it's a golden apple, and I always wonder if it's a Granny Smith apple because it's a little sour, and if that is something that that plays into the whole, or is that just my experience with Granny Smith apples? Um, the rose quartz is connected to her energy. This crystal says that it holds self-love and romantic attraction. So you have to love yourself before you can have someone love you, and to truly love yourself and to have someone truly love you for who you are. When you don't love yourself, you seek that love in other people and they can't provide it to you as a fulfillment of how you feel for yourself. So the rose quartz tend to embody the balance of both. Oceans and seashells also represent her birth from the sea, and it links her to the fluid nature of love. The fact that love is ever changing and is forever. And because of this, these symbols later kind of merged and connected with Roman traditions, leading her association with the Valentine's Day. When Aphrodite herself is not directly tied to Valentine's Day, her influence on the Roman goddess Venus, who's her counterpart, shaped the holiday evolution. So you have Aphrodite and Venus. The Romans adopted Aphrodite as Venus, the goddess of romantic love, fertility, and beauty. This always confused me whenever I was in middle school learning Greek and Roman mythology because they would have names in each culture and I would be like, "Ooh, I really like this one," and come to find out they were the same one, like Aphrodite and Venus. Venus was honored during different festivals, especially a pagan fertility celebration that also influenced Valentine's Day. And in ancient Rome, love spells and rituals and romantic gestures were made in honor of both Venus and Aphrodite, mirroring the modern Valentine's Day tradition, like giving gifts and writing love notes. But St. Valentine's Day was officially established by the Catholic Church in the 5th century to Christianize Lupercalia, which is the pagan fertility celebration. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. But despite its religious shift, Aphrodite's symbols of love, passion, and beauty remained, hence why modern Valentine's Day features roses and doves and chocolates and poetry, all reminiscent of her divine love. Now, Aphrodite remains an eternal icon of love, beauty, and sensuality, and she continues to inspire self love practices that we are going to look at here in just a moment, such as like mirror affirmations, anointing rituals, and self care. But also, she inspires romantic traditions, as we spoke about Rose's poetry, love letters, and Valentine's Day. So, her essence reminds us that love is sacred, whether it's for a partner or whether the love's for ourselves. So, when celebrating Valentine's Day today, remember you're channeling the divine energy of Aphrodite herself. And she would say to love fiercely, live beautifully, and embrace your inner goddess. Now, let's take a break. Let's gather a few things. You can put this on pause, and I would like for you to prepare your sacred space. So, some materials that you'll need is mirrors, candles, flowers or rose petals, essential oils, a bowl of water, a crystal, a small dish of honey or milk, and incense. I'll give you just a moment to gather those, so pause, and we'll start looking at a sacred love ceremony. Aphrodite teaches us that self love is not selfish, but it's sacred. It's something that we have to do for ourselves. Through these rituals that I'm going to take you through, you're going to awaken your inner goddess, nurture your self worth, and really bring about a radiant love that comes from within. The sacred self-love ceremonies include everything from meditation, anointing, sacred bathing, mirror work, and it honors you as a divine vessel of love and beauty. So let's begin. Let's gather all of the materials that we spoke about and creating a dedicated ritual space. We're going to infuse it with Aphrodite's energy, and this is going to act as your personal temple of love, beauty, and self care. So, again, you'll need a mirror, candles, fresh flowers, essential oils, a bowl of water, crystals, a small dish of honey or milk, incense, and a journal. And remember, the colors that best work with these are pink, rose, red, white, those types of things, rose quartz. Those all are reminiscent of Valentine's Day. So, wherever we're going to begin setting up your altar or your sacred space, place a representation of Aphrodite there. This can be a statue, it can be a simple seashell. You can do a picture if you have oracle cards or a picture from the internet. Just have, or even a Valentine's Day card with Aphrodite on it. Just have an image there. Arrange the candles in a triangle formation for harmony. So there's 3 triangles. I want you to take the rose petals and sprinkle them around the altar. I'll pause and give you a moment to do that, but just don't think about it. Just hold the rose petals above and just sprinkle them. Set a bowl of water to symbolize Aphrodite's connection to the sea. Light your incense to cleanse the area. Or if you do Reiki, do the Reiki symbols around. And play soft music or ocean sounds, I would think would be the best to bring in Aphrodite's presence. Now I want you to stop for a moment. Take in 3 deep breaths. And feel the energy shift into sacredness. Now we're going to call in Aphrodite. Stand or sit in front of your altar, hands over your heart, and repeat after me. Aphrodite, goddess of love, beauty, and desire, I call upon your radiant presence. Shine your guiding light upon me. Awaken my heart to divine love. Teach me to see myself as you see me, worthy, beautiful, and sacred. Fill this space with energy, and so it is. Take in a deep breath and close your eyes and begin to visualize a golden pink light surrounding you. It begins to fill your heart with warmth. You begin to feel self-acceptance and love. As you take in another deep breath, envision Aphrodite placing a rose in your heart, and the rose begins to bloom with unconditional love. And take a few moments, if you need to journal this experience as we move into the meditation. As Aphrodite is here, I want you to take in a deep breath and find a comfortable seat if you're not already sitting. You can lie down if you want. Just be comfortable. I'd like for you to place a rose quartz over your heart. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Inhaling love, exhaling self-doubt. Inhaling love, and exhaling self-doubt. Now imagine yourself standing on the shore at sunrise. The waves are gently blowing in and out. The water's gently kissing your feet. You look up and you see that the sky is a beautiful soft pink. You take in a deep breath and you open your eyes a little more, and you notice that Aphrodite emerges from the sea. She begins to walk towards you. Her presence radiates everywhere. Her hair is flowing like golden silk. You just feel the love. She continues to walk through the water, and she places her hands on your heart. She whispers to you, "You are divine, you are loved, and you are radiant." You take in a deep breath as you take these words into you, and you feel her golden energy pouring into your heart, expanding throughout your entire body. Continue to breathe in this energy, allowing it to dissolve all negative self-perception, self-ideas. Continue, continue. Breathing in and letting go. Now think about this. Now, if you want to do a journal, it's okay. You're welcome to take out a journal. But I want you to think about how you feel right now. What have you released? Breathe in the energy of the love of Aphrodite and release anything that is self-limiting. As you feel renewed, as you feel as if things have been released, slowly, gently open your eyes and begin to journal. Now, at this time, you may stop this recording as we move into an anointing ritual. If you do not do well with meditation, or maybe you might not have time or the space to be able to do it quietly, an anointing ritual is the next best thing. It's a sacred art of self-blessing. It reclaims your body as a temple of divine love. All you have to do is take a drop of essential oil, rose, or anything representing love to you, and gently warm it between your fingers. And then follow me as I direct you on where and what to say. Take a drop of essential oil and place on your forehead or your third eye and repeat after me. I see my inner and outer beauty clearly. I see my inner and outer beauty clearly. Move to your heart center and repeat, I am worthy of my own love. I am worthy of my own love. Move up to your throat and place a drop of essential oil there. I speak my truth with love and confidence. I speak my truth with love and confidence. Now place the essential oil on both of your wrists. I attract beauty, love, and joy into my life. I attract beauty, love, and joy into my life. And finally, anoint your feet, as many have in many spiritual rituals, and repeat, I walk confidently in my divine essence. I walk confidently in my divine essence. These rituals seals in your self-love energy within your physical body. Take a few moments to stop this recording and journal on your experiences. Which of the affirmations seem to really resonate with you? Which ones were harder to say? Take a few moments to write and to rest, and return to this afterwards for a different sacred ritual. Now, as a water priestess, the essential oils are wonderful, but sacred bathing rituals to me are more powerful. A bath is a powerful cleansing and sensual awakening practice that helps you immerse yourself in Aphrodite's love. So if you have a bathtub, fill the tub with warm water, add sea salt for purification, sprinkle in some rose petals or maybe some rose essential oils if you don't have rose petals to represent love and beauty. And you can either pour like bathing milk or honey for nourishment and sweetness. Step into the water slowly, letting it embrace you. I want once you become comfortable, close your eyes and envision a golden light surrounding you, infusing every cell with love. Whisper, I am love, I am beauty, I am divine. I am love, I am beauty, and I am divine. As you soak, gently massage your body, sending gratitude to each part. Spend time in the bath, listening for messages from Aphrodite. These may be more affirmations of self-love. These may be directions that you need to go in your relationship with love. Or it may just be comforting messages that tell you that you are exactly who and what you're supposed to be. And when you're finished, allow yourself to air dry to let Aphrodite's energy remain with you afterwards. This may be just standing in the bathroom for a few moments. This may be If you have the ability to walk around the house and air dry, but not wipe away Aphrodite's energy. And something you may want to do is to choose an oil or a lotion that represents love or roses to continue to moisten your body and allow it to take in the energy of love. Now you may stop here and we're going to continue with the final ritual, which is a mirror work ritual. You can do these in any order you want. You can do the mirror work and then bathe after to let go of things. You can do the bath and then do the mirror work so that you're cleansed and you feel as if you have the love to go through the mirror work. All of it is exactly, you can do the meditation in the bath. This is your connection with Aphrodite. Do not think you have to do this in order. And these are written out on my blog on my website. And the link is in the comment section of the video, the description. So mirror work is a transformative practice. It helps dissolve negative self-perceptions and it helps you enhance self-love. It is a hard thing to do, as I've said before. You simply stand in front of a mirror and you look into your own eyes. You say, "You're beautiful." You place your hand over your heart. "You are enough." Place your other hand over your heart. "You're worthy of divine love." If self-doubt arises, acknowledge it, but do not attach to it. Let it go. Continue to say, "You are beautiful. You are enough. You're worthy of divine love," and any other affirmation that you feel fits your situation, that resonates with you, that brings you self-love. Continue to touch your face, your hair, your body. Give yourself a hug. And just envision Aphrodite admiring herself, admiring you, loving you for exactly who you are. This may take a while to get used to, so you're welcome to stop here and do anything that you need to continue to overcome any self-doubt. And as we begin to close the ritual, we want to thank Aphrodite for her presence. You can repeat after me if you wish, or you can create your own. I'm simply going to say, "Aphrodite, I honor and thank you. May your love and beauty always flow within me." So it is. You can blow out your candles, feeling the love as it's glowing inside. You can journal. You can take a nap. Sometimes I feel like naps are the favorite things, my favorite things after all of this. Now, this is the thing. You have so much of Aphrodite's energy right now on Valentine's Day, but there are a lot of ways to keep her energy with you at all times. You can wear rose quartz jewelry as a reminder of self-love. You can eat sensual food, dance, wear silky clothes, soft, comfortable clothes. The sensual pleasures do make us feel as if we are a goddess. Remember to always speak kindly to yourself. Maybe make it into a morning and evening ritual. Tell yourself good morning. Thank yourself. Set something that you're going to say or do today that's going to show more love to you. And at night, show the gratitude for all the hard work that you've done. Honor your beauty. We are all beautiful. You may do self-care. You may do something creative. anything to build your confidence. Laugh, dance in the rain. But the thing is, though, love yourself first, and the love will radiate effortlessly from you. And then love will come to you. But just remember, you are love, you are beauty, and you are divine. Happy Valentine's Day.